Hey there, it's Wasted Potential 616 back again. This is comic reviews. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm just going to try and get through a load of books. So very quick reviews. Okay, right, let's start with DOOMWAR issue 3 of 6. Mayberry is doing a great job. This continues to be a great series. It's like the next chapter in the story. We get to see some real insight into Dr. Doom as a character and his motivations. The X-Men are kind of out of the equation now, with the Fantastic Four back in, are in now. This is a great, brilliant story. You've got to be picking this up. This kind of seems like a bit of a sleeper title, to be honest, but it's better than Siege and a lot of crossovers that are going on. Amazing Spider-Man 630. This is a really enjoyable issue. A nice mixture of kind of Spider-Man's love life, but handled really well. Sometimes it isn't, but you know, and the return of the Lizard, kind of done in a bit of a cliche, predictable way, but I think handled quite well. And Chris Pacello's artwork is top notch in this. Sometimes his artwork can seem a bit rushed, but not in this. This is really good. If you're a fan of him and his artwork, it's well worth picking up. And a nice return of the Lizard. So there we go. Marvel Zombies 5, issue 2 of 5. This is just a load of fun. Zombies, Martians, and robots. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but I'm amazed that no pun intended, there's more life in the whole Marvel Zombies franchise, because I thought it was really getting stale, but this continues to be a lot of fun, with some clever ideas, you know, zombie hunting through the Marvel multiverse. Really good stuff. Right, Red Hulk issue 5. Oh, sorry, 4. This is probably the best issue of this series so far. The artwork has probably something to do with that. I enjoyed the artwork. But Jeff Parker, this issue seemed, out of all of them, more relevant to the overall storyline. We get a real insight to the Red Hulk character, and we get to see a nice sort of twist with a way Bruce Banner and the Red Hulk trick the intelligentsia. You know, this whole the Fall of Hulks crossover has been a bit hit and miss, but this was actually a good issue. Siege tie-in, Thunderbolts 143. This was one of the better Siege tie-ins, and it kind of warrants the end of the status quo of the Thunderbolts. A real shame. It's been an interesting series. The whole team had a lot of potential. They worked really well. It seems to be the end of the current roster, but we'll see what happens with it. But this whole Siege crossover, the Thunderbolts aspect of it, probably handled the best out of all the sort of tie-ins. It meshed perfectly in the overall Siege storyline, but was relevant as a self-contained story in its own right, if you know what I mean. So yeah, really good. Mighty Avengers 36. Once again, a sort of Siege tie-in. It kind of ties in a little bit to the Thunderbolts there. Oh, actually, I just wanted to say quickly about this. It also indicates a kind of plot thread to a little bit of a preview of the next issue of Siege, so it's kind of worth it for that. But yeah, Mighty Avengers. I really enjoyed this series. Dan Slott, you know, it's a shame he doesn't have another Avengers title to write. He does classic Avengers, you know, it works really well. Hank Pym fighting Ultron, and then it sort of leads into him joining the Siege storyline. Works really well. A lot going on in here. but nice pacing and it works really well. Once again, this was a really fun title. It's a shame to see it go. Hank Pym's becomes a really kind of interesting, cool character, and the Mighty Avengers were a cool team. It's a shame to see them go. New Avengers 64, another Siege tie-in. This wasn't too bad. It kind of concentrates on the Hood. It was okay, not as bad as previous New Avengers titles. It meshes in with the Siege storyline. Alright, once again, this reveals a little preview, a plot thread that's going to be in Siege 4, so kind of worth it for that as well. It's okay. There's going to be one more issue of New Avengers in this sort of group. I'm glad it's getting a kind of revamp because it's gotten a bit stale, but an okay issue. New Ultimates issue 2. Quite a long distance between times gone past from the last issue. This is okay. It's much better than Jeff Loeb's previous Ultimates outing, which was very disappointing apart from Joe Mad's art. It's okay. It's enough to keep me interested, but pretty average. It's a far cry from what the Ultimates used to be, and that's a shame. But interesting enough. Anyway, that's it. See you later, guys. Bye.